something about the Ladakh trip, which I went with the F5 Escapes in July 2015. So this is my friend Aarti, who mentioned about the trip, and I said that she's from F5 Escapes now. It's when you meet her, she's so pleasant, so calming. She has that calm effect and she has that halo around her head, and the only thing you can notice about her entire duration is her smile. So just meet her to know her more. Second person I met was Lisa. She was with Aarti that day, and she's tall, pretty woman, and she has a good sense of humor. So you will always notice her saying, yeah, yeah, but that's her style. And she's so sarcastic. We used to wait for her punchlines always, and she loved sleeping. So whenever we are commuting, we could see her just, that's how Lisa is. Third person was Karen, and this was an interesting way of her greeting us. So Karen was supposed to pick Aarti and me from hotel, so that we can go to airport and travel to Ladakh from there. So I see a huge van, I think it was Innova, in which Karen was sitting at the last seat with the luggage so that we can be seated comfortably in the front seat. I just went and sheepishly said hi to her, and then I see her pulling me towards her, giving me a tight warm hug, and then giving me a peck on my cheeks and saying good morning. And I was taken aback. I was like, wow, somebody can be so warm without even knowing me? That's Karen. Her punchline mostly is, oh, so cute, oh, so beautiful, oh, I love it. And I somehow believe that she's so beautiful inside that everything or every person she meets, it just replicates whatever she's thinking about that. She's very sweet and an avid traveler, because recently she's been to Machu Picchu as well, which was interesting to know. Then I meet Akansha. She is my trip leader, and I would say she does not do a job in F5 Escape. Rather, she does something she loves and what she calls as job. Like, she's so bland, like so calm, so sweet. And now she's a good friend of mine, because over the travel time, we used to wake up at 4, because it used to be very bright and sunny there in Ladakh at 4 o'clock in the morning, and we used to go around the places without any map, without anything, just a walk and just to know how the place was. And since then the bonding started. So I guess she loves what she does, and that's what she calls her job. This is Uma. She always, as you can see, used to be on phone. So the first time I met, she was saying hi. And whether it's bus, whether it's food she's having, whether any time you notice Uma, she used to be on phone. But yeah, when she was not on phone, that's when we got close to her and we got to know how powerful woman she is. She is an entrepreneur and she's more into education system, and yeah, we loved her. Like, she had so much to share. Well, I have me and my roommate Kamal. Kamal, actually, to know her, you should travel with her. No, you should actually be her roommate, and then you will get the real experience. So please do meet Kamal, and she'll be like, hi. I remember the day one at Ladakh, we were supposed to acclimatize to this, the environment, and so we were supposed to not be hyper and just calm down, chill, sleep. But here Kamal was running around all the places, all the shopping area, and she was till the extent a shopkeeper had to actually offer water to her so that she doesn't die. And that's how she is. So you will get to know more when you travel with her and be her roommate for sure. This is a heartthrob Lobzang. So entire travel we had a tempo traveler, and he was a guy, and he was really sweet. I wish I get Lobzang in every trip possible, but I guess that's not possible. Here is Uma. You see, this is just 30% of the snaps which I've captured where she has been talking about her family or anybody in her business over the phone. So entire trip she was like this. Coming to the Ladakh trip, we have a couple of moments to share. So this is when we landed at the airport. So we were so mesmerized with the entire area, and since it's an army base, we were not supposed to take picture inside the airport, but we never missed the chance of taking the picture. We came out and we took a group picture. This is at Dikskit Monastery, and it's a huge Buddha statue, and Ladakh is full of beautiful monasteries, so you should go and visit each monastery possible. And here is Nubra Valley, and we did camel ride there. There's a double hump camels available there, and we went to Nubra Valley specifically for this ride. This is a German bakery there, Rendezvous, and it is very famous. So most of the time we used to hang out at this place, just having dinner at the place. So we had a cook who was awesome cook. He had Indian food as well as continental as well as Chinese, and he used to happy to feed us, and we preferred having food at our Zigzag. That was the hotel we were staying at. This is Khardungla top. This is the highest we actually went in Ladakh. It's 18,380 feet and the highest motorable top of the world. This is when we did a 28 kilometers rafting in the Zanskar river there. So this is the group there. So this is the memory. I have like thousands of images and photographs, but I thought why not draw attention to the places we visited. So if you're planning a trip, do visit these places. And you should always, you'll notice like it's a mix of snowfall, it's a mix of sand dunes, it's a mix of lake, the Pangong Lake, if you would have noticed in Three Idiots movie, the locals there, and the mountains with the green valley. So it's a beautiful place where you'll get all the flavors of the entire places. And you should definitely not miss the loos there. The loos are awesome. I'm not talking about the cleanliness part, but the views from outside that loo. So we actually click picture in front of every loo possible. Here are some of the pictures. Like this is there at Khardungla Pass, if I'm not wrong. Here it was an open mountain, an open loo. This is inside the camping we did at Pangong Lake. So there's this kind of view. If you're getting from loo, you might spend hours there. So that's how the trip was. And yeah, I do want to visit again. And I'm looking forward to more trips by 5 Escapes, hopefully soon. July!